welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Kingdom, come on in, come on in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Kingdom, welcome in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you today? Come on in. We are having our open discussion today. Our open discussion. Today will be our open discussion. So how are you guys? How are you? How is everything? Hey, Lisa, happy Friday. How are you today, love? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Are you having a good day? How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. So happy to have you. And how you doing? And do you have anything exciting for the weekend, or are you just going to just relax? How are you? Hey, Daniel, how are you today? Welcome in, love. Welcome in. Yes, absolutely. How are you today? Welcome in. Welcome in. So happy to have you. So happy to have you. How are you today? Yep, just relax. Okay, relaxed weekends are good. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is awesome. Good, 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 good. Lisa says, I am blessed and highly favored. I know that's right. I'm just relaxing, enjoying my narc free life. Lisa, mwah, I love it. I love it. Can I join you? I want to join you. Let's have a girls' weekend. That would be awesome. That is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Love it. So it sounds, it just sounds just amazing. And I know other people who've never been through it were probably like, what in the world are they talking about? But if you've never had to weather that storm, if you've, if you've never had to weather that storm, I guess you have no idea what that looks like. But I tell you what, when you come out on the other side, when you come out on the other side, this feeling, I tell you what, I right now, if you could see the inside of me, I am literally like a 2-year-old kid jumping up and down inside, literally jumping up and down inside from just the freedom, the emancipation, and it just feels so awesome. It feels so good. Lisa says, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Hopefully, I don't remember who it was, but quite a few months ago, someone had mentioned that, we should have a retreat. So I have not forgotten about that. So I am claiming that we can have a retreat, that we could all get to meet. I see it. I see it. I see it in my mind. We got to be on a beach somewhere. I got to tell you that. I'm sorry, but we have to be on a beach somewhere. I see a bonfire. I see a big, big, big table, just beautiful with flowers. some torch lights are going, and you can hear the ocean, but it's a little, it's, you know, it's dark. Um, yeah, and we are just laughing, enjoying, and just, yeah, we, you know, maybe we can have, you know, maybe one night will be one thing, we'll have, you know, different nights for different things, and just appreciate that, being blessed and highly favored, knowing that God allowed us to weather that storm, and that we got out of that storm, and that we can now celebrate, and we can now enjoy ourselves, and we got to have music. I'm telling you right now, there's got to be music. Beach and music are my only two requirements, that we have to have that. But I see that. I see that for us. I see it for us. And we are laughing. I mean, when I tell you we're laughing, our cheeks and our stomachs hurt. We're just laughing and we're enjoying. We are celebrating, literally celebrating life. Yeah, celebrating life. So I see that. I accept that and I receive that. And I have not forgotten. I don't remember who said it, but I have not forgotten that. And I said that is something that I would absolutely just love to do. Absolutely. Or we could do it on a cruise. That would be good too. We would just have to get like a conference room or something. But either way, either way. But yes, how are you guys? So, hey Vanessa, I'm rambling. How you doing, Vanessa? Welcome in. Are you doing a little better today, honey? How are you? Vanessa says, I'm really suffering at the moment, and I'm wondering when this will come to an end. My son lost his place in the new school because of his behavior. Um, I have I have had enough. Oh no. Oh, so does that mean that he can't go there anymore? Does that mean that he's been removed from the program and from the school, and that they've um, expelled him, I guess would be the right word, expelled him from the school altogether, or is it temporary? Um, let's see, Vanessa says, may lose his place. Ooh. Breathe, honey, breathe. Just breathe in and breathe out. I'm so sorry. Have you had any kind of discussion with him on, you know, the repercussions of him losing his place at the school, and what that would look like? And what is he saying? What is he saying? He's obviously hurting. He's obviously hurting. He's obviously in pain, and I'm sure he does not know how to express it. Vanessa says, I have told him and he doesn't seem to care. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. You may have to send him to that, I don't know if you guys have it set up the same way, but we had talked, I think, yesterday about boarding school. You know, you may have to let him know that, hey, if you get kicked out of this school, you will be sent to, you know, I don't know what you guys call it there. I'm gonna assume it's something along the lines of boarding school, where he doesn't get to come home. He has to live there. And if that doesn't fear him or scare him, then maybe that's what he needs. Sadly, that might be what he needs, to get him to understand that, hey, you should be so grateful. We have so much. So just really unfortunate. Vanessa says I him may have to get him up. I can't be doing. I may have to get him up. What does that mean? You may have to get him up, because I can't be doing his behavior. I'm not sure what you mean by that, honey. You may have to get him up. And Lisa says, Vanessa, how old is he if you don't mind me asking? Is he still 13, or is he turned 14 yet? And Vanessa says, give him up. Oh, he's 13 still. I don't even know. My suggestion would be, Vanessa, is to maybe talk to a counselor. I see you're in the UK, so I don't know how you guys are set up. But talk to someone about what his options could be. And the only thing I can tell you to do is to pray and to pray and to pray. It just sounds like he's out of control, completely out of control. And it's sad because he's only 13, so he's still a baby. He's still a baby. I don't know. He may be too old, but there's an old saying that says, "Spare the rod and spoil the child." I don't know if that will work. I wish I had an answer for you, but I didn't. Thank God I didn't have that issue with my son. So I'm not the right person to talk to about, how to fix it, other than, continue to pray. But I'm sure you've been praying. So, yeah. And to give him up would be, yeah. What would that mean if you gave him up? How would that look like in the UK? How does that work? You obviously need some help, which is very clear that you need help with him. Is there anyone at all that can reason with him, can talk to him, can get through to him, to get him to see and understand that this is serious? Because I don't know how they could do it in the UK, but in another couple of years, if he keeps that up, he may find himself locked up because, the behavior sometimes just gets worse and worse and worse, which we would not want that to happen to him. So I'm not sure what to tell you, honey. I'm not sure. Vanessa says he is definitely out of control. I have done everything for him to get him help. I have got him a counselor, support worker, and other people to help, but he won't change. So then maybe you have to stand back. Stand back. Stand back. Send him over to live with his father or your mother. I don't know. I'm not sure. Send him with his dad. You know, tell him, hey, I can't do this anymore. You have to go live with your dad and change the locks. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure what to say because I've never had that issue. So, yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. The Truth, hey Truth, how you doing today? How are you? Welcome in. Truth says hello, treasure, and everyone. Hopefully not a narc child. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Vanessa would have to answer that one. I'm not sure. But yeah, that just really, really, really unfortunate because he's too young. He's too young. He's too young. He has his whole life ahead of him. But he's obviously, he's angry and bitter at something. There's something that he's angry and bitter about. Lisa says, I was thinking more like getting him a male mentor, putting him some kind of sports. Yeah, I have given her all of those options. I don't know if she's tried any of them, but we have gone down the list: karate, sports, music, you name it. We've gone down the list with her. I'm not sure if she's tried any, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Putting him in some kind of sport to channel his energy for something else. Yeah, we've talked. I've talked to her in depth about that for many, many, many lives. We've talked about that. Vanessa says his dad is coming over on Sunday to speak to my son. Okay. Well, have his bags packed. Have his bags packed when his father gets there. And when they are done talking, you let him know, you know, you're going to go with your dad. You're going to go live with your dad. I as a woman, obviously, I've tried everything and it's not worked. So the two of you will have to figure this part out. I don't know what else to do. So you go and live with him, and hopefully that will solve the issue. So yeah, Vanessa says he does ice skating and swimming, and yeah, and nothing's changing. So you know, I would send him to live with his dad. That's what I would do. If he's not appreciating and he's not listening and he's not behaving, we know he doesn't want to live with his father, but maybe that's the best thing for him right now. It'll give you some time. It'll give you a break mentally. And then he'll see and know that he needs to appreciate you. And let him know that this is it. This is it. Sometimes we have to do tough love. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. But sometimes we have to do tough love. Sadly, we have to do tough love. I would have his bags packed when his dad gets there, if his dad shows up. So yeah, that's what I would do. Because obviously the ice skating and the swimming is not working, and he's not listening, and he's obviously draining you. Does he show signs of being a narcissist, Vanessa? Does he show signs? Lisa says living with his dad may be the best decision for right now. Yeah. It long term, it may be the most worst thing in the world. But sometimes we have to let them know because they think everything is a joke. Sometimes we have to let them know, I mean business. I mean business. And I'm not going to put up with your behavior, and I don't deserve this. And what you're doing, I've talked to you over and over and over. You're not listening, and I don't know what else to do. And have his bags packed. And if the dad looks at like you crazy, you say to the dad, I've tried everything that I've tried, you've criticized, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to do the right thing since I'm doing the wrong thing. And leave it at that. And leave it at that. So, you see how it goes. Let's see, where am I? Truth says, for family, financial, and faith, I heard that today on Facebook for dating, to be honest. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Truth. I'm sorry. Oh, F. F is for family, financials, and faith. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so F, the F stands for family, financials, and faith. Okay, alrighty. Okay, sounds good. Lisa says, so treasure you have been, so treasure you have been. What do you, you're asking, but I don't know if there's what is the end part of that? If I have been, no, oh yes, I had, yeah, we've talked about, yes. I'm so sorry. I'm tired, guys. Yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, this issue has been ongoing for quite some time. So yes, but we have had, suggested all kind of things to try to help him, and he doesn't seem to be getting any better. So sadly, very sadly, and unfortunately, he's not receptive of anything, and he's not listening, and he's not getting better. And I don't know. It seems as though he's getting worse. Hey, Igniters, how are you today? Welcome in. Igniter says, hello, Kingdom family. Yes. How are you, love? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. So happy to have you. We missed you. We missed you. Hey, Half Moon. Half Moon. How are you today? How are you today? I hope you're doing better today. I hope you are. I hope you are. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. So happy to have you. Welcome in. Hey, Andrea. How are you today, love? Welcome in. Well, Andrea says, hey, treasure. I love it. How are you? How are you? We missed you. We missed you. How you been? How have you been? Vanessa says, I think he is a narc, unfortunately, because he doesn't care about the effects that he is having on others. So Vanessa, yeah, him going with his dad, you know, a lot of times, if he is one, a lot of times they butt heads. Everything is good at first because they're both pretending. But eventually they do butt heads because two like people most of the time cannot get along. So you may have to send him over there, you know, may have to send him over there. So yeah. Lisa says, I am asking, how are you doing? How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. They cut my hours at work, so I'm looking for a part-time job to supplement that. So, but other than that, I'm okay. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, but God is love. God is love. But yeah, I got my hours cut at work. Um, Andrea says, I'm going, I'm good. Stay in Narc free. Yes, I love it. Mwah, I love it. I love it. That is awesome. Awesome. I love it. I know that's right. Are you coming on that retreat with us? We were talking about having a retreat where we can just come and enjoy and yeah, yep. So yes, 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 yes. Where it's in the making. I'm praying and asking God. So hopefully as the channel grows and things excel, that might be something that we can work on. So hopefully that will come. So just praying for that. Yeah, yep. Half Moon says, I'm better. My energy was being messed with. The ex belongings, the ex belongs to a coven, and they are being vindictive because I rejected her Hoover. Stay prayed up, Half Moon. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Like you always say, go to your Psalms. There's a Psalms for everything. So cover yourself. Repeat, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and it will always boomerang and return to sender. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing today? Welcome in. How are you? Jennifer says, hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. Today, we're going to have an open discussion. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever concerns, whatever's going on. Definitely triumphs. It looks like we're having quite a few people who are staying narc free. That is amazing news. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. That is so music to my ears. And Half Moon is saying, hi, everybody. Vanessa says, hey, Jennifer. Vanessa says, hey, Half Moon. Andrea says, yes, Treasure, sounds good to have fun together. Yes, yes, I see it. I see it. I ask God that He open the doors of opportunities, that all of that, comes to fruition, and that the channel grows, and that, things. I would love to be able to do this, on a full-time basis to just help people, inspire people, get people to know whose they are, who they are, and whose they are, and to let them know that they have the power. So yeah, that would be like amazing. That would be really, really amazing to do. So yes, yes, yes. I see it in my head. And listen, I tell you, two things gotta happen. It's gotta be near a beach and we gotta have music. Anything else, whatever you guys want. But we gotta have those two things. Have to have those two things. Absolutely. Let's see. Daniel says, why does she hide him the new supply? Yeah, Daniel, I've told you that, it's got to be that she has more than just him. Obviously, sadly, most narcissists have more than one supply. So mostly a lot, the narcissist will not put their girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, significant other on Facebook or any other. They will not show that other person. I had that issue. I was never, ever on anything of the narcissist's Facebook, ever. There's not one picture of me on his page, ever, in all the years that I was with him. You know, it could be any reason of things. You know, they're ashamed. One, I don't know. Two, they have other supply, so they don't want the other supply to see. Um, there's could be just about anything. But Daniel, don't worry about what she's doing or not doing. In this case, not showing the new supply. Put your focus on you. Put your focus on God. Don't, if she's hiding him, that's her problem. That's for her and him to work out and figure out. Don't stress yourself to the point where you are sick trying to figure out why she's doing things and what they have going on. It's not going to end well. You know, put your focus back on God. Put your focus back on you. Love on you. Love you. Take care of you. Hurry her along. Obviously, she's not worth your time. Obviously, he's not worth your time. So don't put your focus on them, honey, okay? Try to take your focus off of them. They're not important. Clearly, they are not important. Half Moon says, black magic, witchcraft. I burn some black sage, clears negative energy. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling better today. Awesome. Jennifer says, I went to Psalms this afternoon. Yeah. Half Moon always says there's a psalm for everything, and there is. There absolutely is. I can't disagree with that. Andrea says, narc free all day, every day, and forever. Ever. I love it. I love it. That's how we do it. That's how we have to do it. That is how we have to do it. I agree. Yes. Amen. Let's see. Vanessa says, hi, Jennifer. Hey, Lawrence. How you doing today? Lawrence says, good afternoon, treasure and family. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome in. And before Lawrence can say it, I'll say it for him. Everybody smash that like button. Smash the like button. It just supports the channel. And how is everybody? It popped up on my phone screen. Yes, Lawrence. Yes. Half Moon says, oops. Psalm 1 is best for rumination. Okay, there we go. Jennifer said, the Lord will bless you, sis. Yes, amen. I received that. I received that. I have to figure out about getting a part-time job, but yes. I absolutely received that. Yes. Half Moon says, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. Daniel says, I know, just asking, and I do. The Lord is good. Yeah. I'm not sure. You know, that with a narcissist, there could be any number of reasons why they do the things that they do. But I know that I only know from the experience I had with the narcissist, that a lot of times on their page, my page had everybody, him, my kids, everybody. But on his page, it was only him and my daughter, and there was no one else. So yeah, that's how it goes. they don't they don't um, they don't love anyone, so they're not gonna show anyone. So yeah, yep. Jennifer said, God is good all the time. God is amazing. God is magnificent. Yes, absolutely. Daniel says, Amen, Jen. Yes. Um, Jen says, let her let her does as she please. Let her do as she pleases. Yeah, yeah. Their heads are so mixed up and confused, and they confuse you that if we try to understand them, we waste so much valuable time, and we take the focus off of ourselves and we put it on them. They're not even worth it. You can spend the rest of your life trying to figure out why they do the things that they do, and you will never get a straight answer. Not even from them, you're going to get a straight answer. So yeah, yep. So Daniel says, yeah, Jen, yep. Yep, and Lawrence says, smash that like button, y'all. Yes, yes. Half Moon says, I don't have social media, and I refuse to do any stalking, Daniel. You don't want to know what she is up to. I have seen how insane behavior of these narc women is when they break loose. Well, it's not just women, Half Moon. It's both male and female. They both do it. They both do it. But there is no telling why they do the things that they do. No one understands why they don't even understand why they're doing the things that they do. But somehow in their mind it does all make sense to them, apparently. So yeah, they just keep digging that hole bigger and bigger and bigger for themselves, and let them have at it. Let them have at it. Let them have at it, like Jen says. Let her do as she pleases. Daniel says, yep, I know, Half Moon. Vanessa says, the new supply can have the narc. They have done us a favor because now we can focus on our lives. Yep. Daniel says, so true, Vanessa. Lawrence says, Fateful Friday is great. His mercy for us. Donnie McClurkin checked this song out. Yolanda Adams, The Battle is the Lord's live version. Listen to it. I will check it. I will check it maybe either later this evening or sometime tomorrow. I'll check them out. Thank you. Thank you. I definitely will do that. And then Half Moon says, I know, but I don't watch men. I don't watch men leave. Yes, I know. But we're just saying that in general, it's not just women. It is man and woman. So there's male narcissists and there's female narcissists. And they, both sides, play games, do nonsense, destroy people's lives, come back and forth. They all do exactly the same thing. So sadly, very sad. Jennifer says, yes, bump her. She will hurt more than you only if you let go, move on to better. Yeah, yep, yep, I agree. So we want to, if we take our focus off of them and what they're doing and why they did what they did and all of the things that they have going on, if we take our focus off of them and put it back on ourselves, that's where we get our strength, and that's where we're going to get our power. But if we're watching their pages, wondering what they're doing, and just somehow allowing them in, even though they're not, it's not going to end well. We're wasting, we're wasting valuable time on people who are not worth it. These folks are not worth our time. They're not in any way, shape, or form. Lawrence says sometimes you gotta throw yourself a freedom party. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, Lawrence, I agree. Yes, absolutely. Half Moon says, I know there is better out there. Yep, I will wait for a blessing. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Truth says, it seems that a lot of women and men are not serious enough with the online dating. The librarians is not serious enough, so I think it's a risky for that to do in Liberia. Yeah, so what I have learned is that the dating sites are loaded and loaded and loaded with narcissists. And I think the reason why they have gone on social media is because they can pretend to be someone. They can make themselves look very appealing. They can tell you just about anything, hoping that you believe them. And, excuse me, you know, they're able to put their lie and their fake life as a facade even more, if that makes sense. So, you know, they use social media, they use dating sites to bait and switch people, to fake with multiple people. So it's their camping ground. They absolutely love it. They love it. They're like, I would assume it's their heaven. It is their heaven. It's their heaven. They I'm gonna assume that they're having parties. They're having all kind of parties that they can lie to multiple people at multiple times. They can pick and choose who they want to talk to, or they can talk to every single person and bait them with the lies and all the things that they do to manipulate, to control, to get money, so many different things that they do. So yeah, so guys, please be very, 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 very careful. Also, God revealed to me that, you know, there are people who can use dating sites to harm people, to hurt people. You know, they can see someone and learn about them, and then next thing you know, that person, it happens all the time. You hear about it all the time, that somebody's met someone on a dating site, and then that person winds up being unalive or become missing. So be very, 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 God revealed that to me, to be very, very careful, to not put yourself out there, because there are some very, very, very sick people in this world. Very sick people. And then people are wind up missing. Their family has no idea. Most of the time, their family has no idea that they even were talking to anyone. And it's evil people's camping ground to suck victims in. So be very, very mindful of that. Very mindful. Truth says, I mean a Liberian woman. Yeah, yeah. Lawrence says, celebrate victory because you gotta claim it. Yes. Yes. Amen. Yes. Claiming it, honey. Claiming it. Already done. I already see it in my head. Absolutely. Yes. Amen. Daniel says, I did, Jen. I'm narc free. Exactly. Exactly. So don't visit her page. Don't peek at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at his page. It's just gonna upset you. It's just gonna upset you. You're gonna see things that you don't want to see. Um, and if you're looking, then she still has a hold on you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, honey. Jennifer says, yes, Lawrence. Have a party that is so big, even if it's just you. Party. Exactly. Daniel said, give thanks to the Lord, party alone. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Exactly. Half Moon says dating sites and what they call social media are all hookup sites, not for serious relationships. Yep. 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 I agree. I agree. That is, if you are on a dating site in 2023, you are taking a huge, huge, huge gamble. Can it work out? Anything is possible. But more than likely, sadly, um, they're swarming with narcissists. And then there's that potential that you never know um, if that person is who they really are, who they say they are. And then you go to meet this person, and then your family never hears from you or sees you ever again. Sadly, it happens every day. Every day. So we have to be very, very careful. Vanessa says, hi, it's true about the dating sites, websites. Yeah, yeah. We have to be very mindful of that. Very, very mindful. Very, very leery about doing those things because they're everywhere. The evil people are everywhere, everywhere. Half Moon says bars and clubs are the same. Party girls and pickup artists. Yeah, it just seems, which is sad, very, very sad. I don't know what's gonna happen with our kids and our kids. What are they gonna have to look forward to? It's just very unfortunate that where our society has come, that there's so many people playing games with others. There's so many people just looking to cutthroat people, looking to use and abuse, manipulate, control, suck the life out of people. It's really unfortunate. Even church sometimes now, church used to be a place where you could go and fellowship and maybe meet somebody. And now you can't even do that. They're everywhere. They're in the churches also. It's just really, really unfortunate and very, very sad. So stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Pray for the gift and the power of discernment. And be very careful when you go out, no matter where you are. Just stay prayed up, guys. And listen to God's still voice. He's gonna be honest. He's gonna tell you the truth. But it's up to us, and we wind up not listening because we want someone, and then we wind up finding ourselves in a worse situation than the one that we got out of. And that's not what we're working towards. So yeah, be very, 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 very careful, guys. Lawrence says, absolutely, Jennifer, you are correct. Self-love is important. How are you today? Yeah. Yep. Half Moon says, they are hunting grounds and we are the prey. Half moon. Yeah. Yep. You are absolutely correct. Sadly enough, and unfortunately, that is the case. That is the case. Very, very unfortunate and very sad, but yet very, very true. Hunting ground. Yep. They're hunting. They're hunting, and we are the prey. If we let it, if we let it, if we allow it, if your bells are going off and your internal bells are telling you, warning, run, be safe, beware, get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, be very careful, guys. Very, very careful. Lawrence says, since we all here, let's celebrate and smash the like button, guys. Yes, 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 guys. Smash that like button. Just let YouTube know that you appreciate this channel. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. True said, and this woman from Liberia was sending me a copy from her document passport, and I did a video call with her and so forth, and then she said to me, you have no money to travel, and I'm in Gambia again. This woman from Liberia sent me a copy of her document passport. Why would why would someone send you a picture of their passport? That doesn't make any sense. When you meet someone, you don't send them a copy of your passport. That doesn't make any sense. And I did a video call with her, and she said to me, you have no money to travel, and you're in Gambia again. So I'm trying to understand what you wrote, Truth. So did you go to meet her? How does she know that you don't have money? Nothing about what she's told you makes any sense. And Truth, if you're on dating sites to meet women, please, please be careful. Please be careful. Please, please be very, very careful. You don't want to put yourself in a worse situation than the one that you just got yourself out of. Love on you, work on you. And when you're out walking, you're going to meet the woman of your life. You won't be expecting it. She will walk into you and you will walk into her. Just accept that as true. Be very, very careful. And why someone is sending pictures of passport documents and saying that you don't have any money, so obviously she's telling you that she's looking to use you for your money, and she's letting you know that you're not worth her time. So, because that's the only reason why she's on this site, is to suck the money out of people. She's being honest with you. So just be very careful. Be very careful. Half Moon says the narc before this one was an honored church member. I met her at Starbucks. Yeah. Yeah. They're everywhere, guys. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Every single where. They're on the pulpit. They're standing as the pastors, preachers. They're in the congregation. They're in the choir. They're in the band. They're at the supermarket. They're at Starbucks. They're at school. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. That's why staying prayed up and using our discernment. We have to use our discernment. And we're not listening to our discernment. And we're not learning our lessons because we're doing the same thing in a new body, with a new body. And we want someone so bad that we're willing to do just about anything to make that happen. And then we wind up getting ourselves in a worse situation than the one we got out of. And then we cry and say, how did I get here again? But we're putting ourselves in it and not realizing that that's what we're doing because we want someone so bad. What's wrong with being by yourself for a little while? What's wrong with romancing yourself? What's wrong with taking care of you? What's wrong with loving you first? Society tells you that that's a bad thing, and it's not. It's not, because you know that the more you learn about yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more you honor yourself. When these clowns come around, you're going to smell them, taste them, and see them a mile away. And they won't be able to entrap you like the last one did. Because either way, you're okay with being by yourself. If you can't love you and you can't take care of you, no one else is going to do it. I have to love myself. You have to love yourself more than anything in this world. But if I don't love myself, how can I expect that someone else is going to come in and love me unconditionally? It doesn't math that way. It doesn't. When you do the addition and the multiplication, it doesn't add up. That's not how it works. Because they're going to see my vulnerabilities and they're going to seep in that way. But if I stand strong and I say, I can do this by myself, I'm the child of the Most High God, and I rely on Him. Yes, you want someone. Yes, I want someone. But not by any means necessary. We've been there, we've done that. We know what it looks like. So why would we put ourselves back in it again? Then we're not learning the life lesson. So you get yourself entrapped back into another scenario, again, worse than the one you got out. Then it's not shame on them anymore. Now it's shame on me. Because I didn't learn. We didn't learn. We didn't learn anything. So of course we're going to go back into the same scenario and same situation again. You got to look in the mirror and love every piece of yourself. Good, bad, or indifferent. Fat, skinny, ugly, tall, lanky, stubby. You got to love on you. Accept you for who you are. This is me. Take me as I am. Nobody is perfect. Bald. Have no hair. Skinny and lanky. Fat and stubby. Somebody is going to love you for who you are, regardless of what you look like, regardless of what you sound like. You know, you go in a fabric store. My my mother, my mother. You go in a fabric store and you see some patterns that are horrifying, that you know you would never let anybody catch you in that pattern. And then you go around the corner and you pass back by and someone's looking at that pattern. Loving it. Loving every piece of it. And you know you wouldn't be caught dead in that thing. My mother has a saying that says, every piece of cloth has an owner. So what pattern that you wouldn't like, someone else may love. Someone made it, so obviously someone's gonna like it. My daughter left. So yes, yeah, we gotta be mindful of those things. Hey G, how are you today? How are you? So G, have you got a chance to start your Daniel fast? Have you started your Daniel? Have you tried that yet? How, and if you have, how is it working out? Let me know. Let me know. Daniel says, for real. Yeah, yeah. Jennifer says, some of you may be mad at me, but there is some good with coming for being with a narc. Yeah, it helped you to know and to be able to know who you are when they come. We got to learn the lesson. If we're not learning that lesson, why did I get with this person? Why did I allow this? What was the lesson in that? What did I have to learn about myself so that as moving forward, that I don't repeat the same cycles? What did I learn? If we're not taking from whoever we were with that was the narcissist, if we're not taking the lesson for ourselves on what did we learn, we're missing it. We're missing it. So Jennifer has to learn the lesson in the relationship that she had with the narc. Truth has to learn the lesson that he had with the narc. Daniel has to learn. G has to learn. Half Moon has to learn. Lawrence has to learn. I have to learn. Vanessa has to learn. Daniel has to learn. All of us have to learn. Igniters have to learn. Did I say Jen already? Yes. All of us here have to learn. What is that lesson that I had to learn? What is the lesson that I had to learn? That I had to learn about other people and Jen and Andrea. Thank you. What did I have to learn about other people? And more importantly, what did I have to learn about myself? What are some readjustments and some changes that I need to make within myself? Yeah, yeah. If we're not learning those lessons, guys, we're going to find ourselves back in the same situation again and again and again. And each time we're going to get a bigger bop in the head, a bigger bruise, because we are not learning the lesson. We're just pointing the finger at everybody else. He did this to me. She did this to me. He robbed from me. He stole from me. She took my money. He used and abused me. Yeah. Yep. We have to hold ourselves accountable. If we can hold the other person accountable, we also have to hold ourselves accountable the same way, if not even more. Because we allowed it. We allowed it. We allowed it. I allowed it. I allowed it to carry on for years and years and years and years. No one else. Me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What is the life lesson for me? I told you guys this a million and one times. I learned my mouth is a sword. So I had to work on that. And I've worked on that. I've learned to walk away. I've learned that every time someone says something to upset me or do something to me, I don't have to cut them with my mouth. I learned that. That was my lesson. I learned that. Yeah. Yep. Truth says knowledge is power. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. So we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result with a new person? No, we're not going to get a different result. We're not going to get a different result. It doesn't work that way. So do we want the right person or do we want a person? I'll ask the question again. Do we want the right person? Do we want the person that God has made for us? That piece of cloth that God specially made, especially for us? Or do we want any piece of cloth that comes by? That's the question. It's an easy question. So the next person that comes along that pays attention to us and says sweet nothings and says and does things, but our antennas are going off telling us their story just doesn't add up. The story doesn't make any sense. But we're saying, oh, yay, I got me somebody. Someone's paying me attention. And God is saying, that's not the one. That is not the one. But we're not listening, and we're getting ourselves entrapped back into a worse situation than the one we just got out of. Yeah. Sorry. Andrea says, Jennifer, you right. We have to learn. Yeah. Yep. Jennifer says, knowledge is like roach spray. Knowledge is like roach spray. I never heard that one before. No, it's just like roach spray. I'm sorry, Vanessa says, I think unfortunately I had low self-esteem when the narc came into my life because if I did, I would never have entertained the fool. Yeah, yep, yeah, yeah. But you're learning, right? You're learning and you understand that that was the case. So as you move forward, you got to work on your self-esteem, right? Work on you, work on loving you, your beautiful self. Yeah, yep. Vanessa says, I was looking for love in all the wrong places and I lowered my standards. That's why I lowered my standards. That's why the rat narc came into my life. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, yeah, yep. Cena, how are you, love? Cena, welcome in. Welcome in. Cena says some of us don't allow anything. Some of us don't allow anything if the money is yours. Some of us don't allow anything if the money is yours and there is a legal contract with a court order to pay it back. I don't understand, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm not understanding. Half Moon says, all the losses are water under the bridge. Yes, Half Moon, yes. All the losses are water under the bridge. I want to know how to identify the covert don't so I don't push anyone away. Well, you don't want to be with a covert narcissist, Half Moon. Is that what you're saying? And you say you don't want to push, or do you mean you don't want to push the wrong person away? Maybe that's what you mean. Yeah, the losses are water under the bridge. We can't undo it. There's nothing that we can do about it. We just have to pray and ask God to bless it, press down, shaking up, and running over back to us just in another resource, because we're not going to get it back from them. And to be honest with you, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want anything from the narcissist at all. Nothing. I don't want anything from the narcissist. Not even, not even a pair of socks. Nothing. But that's just me. That's just me. I want to know how to identify the coverts. Well, you know, Half Moon, we talk about this pretty much on a daily basis. It's your discernment. It's your discernment, because these people come in very sweet and very nice. So we're not going to know them unless we have our discernment on point, so that we can push those people away, so that we don't push away the wrong, the good people, excuse me, and that we sift through the wrong people, if that makes sense. Jennifer said the right person. Yeah, yeah. Andrea said the right one. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Exactly. So in the meantime, we should be loving on ourselves. In the meantime, we should be taking care of ourselves. In the meantime, we should be making ourselves happy and romancing ourselves. Buy yourself flowers. Take yourself out to dinner. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing, because then if you do that, then you'll be when that person does that for you, or you'll be setting your expectations mentally in your mind, saying this is a kind of partner that I want, that this partner sends me flowers or gives me flowers, whatever that looks like for you, whatever is important to you. Just do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. And yeah, yep. Make Truth says the right person. Exactly, exactly. Tina says it's a matter of principle, and a large sum of money they are not entitled to keep. Just like child support, if it's court ordered, they have to pay it or face the consequences. Okay. Sina, honey, you said that you have a way that you're able to get your money, and that that the courts are gonna make sure that you get your money. So yeah, we want you. If the money belongs to you and you want it, and you are saying that there is ways through garnishment that you're going to be able to get the money, even though he doesn't want to give you the money. I think that's what you're referring to. Then yeah, we're not arguing. There's nothing to argue about. If the money belongs to you and you're going to get him to have the garnishments to get it back, and you want it, it's yours, honey. It belongs to you and you want it. No one's stopping you from getting it. It is your money. We are not telling you not to want your money. We're just saying in our circumstance, we wouldn't waste so much energy and time on a narcissist and a fool, knowing that it's going to be difficult to get it back, that we would pray and ask God to send it to us in a different way, that we're not wasting our valuable time that God has given us worried about a fool who could care less about us. That's all I was saying. So if you want to wait another year, 6 months, 3 years, whatever it is, for you to get that money, Cena, honey, the money is yours. We're not stopping you from getting your own money, and we're not telling you not to want your own money. All we're saying is ask God to give you back that sum in another form, and let go of this fool who doesn't care anything about you. I'm not sure if I'm making myself super clear, that we're just telling you to not focus on this person and ask God to replace the money that this person has taken, but give it to you in another form, in another source. I don't know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Cena, I'm owed a lot of money right now, a lot of money that I know I will never get back from this person. So I've asked that God replace it from another source. And like Half Moon said earlier, it's water under the bridge. It's gone. It's nothing we can do about it. But I'm not spending my day focused on trying to figure out how I'm going to get this money back from this person. I've asked God to replenish it for me. And I know that He will. Hands down. Hands down. So if you're upset about that, I'm apologizing to you. I'm not sure how else to tell you that, but I just don't want you wasting your valuable time going after something that's going to take an eternity to get. It's going to take an eternity to get. So in the meantime, you could be doing so many other things instead of worrying about this clown. Let's take and this is not just for you, this is just in general. Let's take our focus off of these clowns, off of these fools. What's wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And let's stop talking about the same thing over and over and over. If we're so focused, right? You're focused on getting this money back, which is nothing wrong with that. But how much time have you wasted trying to get this money back? If the powers that be are gonna open that door, that you're gonna get that money back, forget about the money for right now. Forget about it for right now. And when it comes to you, let it come. Let it come. I'm not sure why you're saying laugh out loud, honey. I'm not telling you not to get your money. I never said that to you. That's not what I said. And if you're hearing that, I'm telling you today, I never said not to get your money. I never said that. If you want to spend time getting your money, it is your choice. Please get your money. If that's what's going to make you happy. And I'm not sure why we're having a discussion about something and you came here purposely to put that into the comments. That's something that we talked about in the beginning of the week, and you came and you made sure that you stuck that into the comments to remind me of something that happened earlier this week. What was the reason for that, honey? What is the purpose of that? It's not my money. It's not your money right now either, because you're still fighting to get it back. Do you know how much money I am owed? You know how much money I lost? I'm not coming on here to talk about the money that we're never gonna get from this person. Let it come through God. Please, let it come through God. This is crazy. This is insane that we're still having the same conversation. Why are we still talking about it? You're wasting your valuable time running after a narcissist. Why? Why, honey? Why? Do you not know your word? Do you not know that your time is more valuable than that? Yes, I know you want your money back. Tell God to give it back to you. And forget about this fool. And call that a wash. Call that a loss. And when God drops it in your lap, you say, thank you, God. And you know that he's going to give you even more. That's how we have to live. Guys, I got to go. I got to get my daughter. The enemy is always at loose. Always at loose. I'm not sure what that was about, but just absolutely frustrating when you try to talk to people and you try to get people to see things from a different perspective, and they're so angry and they're so frustrated with what you're saying, and you're not telling them anything wrong. You're just saying, hey, maybe not from that source. Forget about that fool. Forget about that person and ask God to replace it for you. What's wrong with that? If I'm saying something wrong, please tell me. Please tell me. If I'm saying something wrong, say, Treasure, no, she should be running after this man, fighting to get her money back from this man. That another 3 years is going to go by and she's still not going to get it. Still not going to happen. Because you got to go through all these hoops to get it when you just have to go to one source. Just one. Just one. And he'll drop it in your lap. And extra. And extra. She can't seem to let it go. But she's upset with me for telling her to ask God to replace it. I don't know. 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 I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Guys, have a great weekend. I love you guys. I got to get my daughter. She told me to come. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. And I'll see you back on Monday, okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you. I love you. Have an awesome, 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 awesome weekend. Bye, guys. Love you.